This EP, including the single, we recorded in 2020, like right before the world ended. We were in Ireland visiting some friends, and just kind of were like, oh, let's like record some songs and like see what happens. And it ended up being these recordings that we love so much. So we ended up being like, cool, those are not demos, those are the actual songs. So yeah, it was like March 2020, right before the pandemic hit, and we were like, cool, we've got all these songs, like we recorded them in our friend's like bedroom studio. Should we keep going? Yeah, bedroom. We recorded them in our friend's like bedroom studio, and it was very DIY, very like, how big would you say the room was? Like 10 by 10?
I mean, like this plus like one more, you know?
Yeah, and we had never, this was like our first go at doing anything. Thankfully, the friends we were working with are super talented and knew what they were doing. Yeah, so it was March of 2020, right before COVID news and all of that kind of stuff hit. And so then we had to wait a long time to put any of them out. So that's why they're just now coming out, but I'm really excited they're out in the world.
Me too. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun to write, but it's even more fun to actually get it out there and go places as a result, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, Morning Glories is a sad song, but this is not a sad tour, so. Okay, so I mean, we're super inspired by like early New York punk. We love like the New York Dolls, Patti Smith, Iggy Pop, but also like X-Ray Specs from the UK and that kind of sound. But then also Sloan listens to a lot of like White Stripes. I listen to a lot of Bjork. That doesn't really come through sonically, but I feel like on a vibe level that is in the music, you know?
Yeah. I think we grew up in a small town, a very conservative small town in Texas out in the middle of nowhere. And I feel like punk or like more, I guess like avant-garde or experimental music also is just kind of influenced with where we came from and the sense of just kind of feeling different or like we didn't super belong or like there, just kind of the yearning for a world that was different and that which we we're currently in. So I think even kind of before, before digging into music like that and different things, it was kind of something that was in us, I guess, and how that came through sonically, I think, lends itself mostly to early punk.
Also, just a lack of skill. Punk was a good starting point because we didn't know what we were doing at all musically. So it was like, which genre lends itself to not knowing what you're doing at all? And punk is the way to go with that. And then the live show, we were both in theater growing up. It really brought us out of our shells, and I love performing. I love being on a stage, and so we kind of just milk it as much as possible. The live show is so different from the recordings because we really hadn't done much of actual live performances before we recorded.
Yeah, so it's kind of the reverse. I feel like a lot of bands will start out live and play songs live, I guess, kind of for the first time and be like, how does this song work? How does it feel? How do we want it to come together? And then be like, okay, now let's lay it down. Whereas we were like, cool, we have all these song names, let's make them into songs. And then we were kind of like, and now how do you play that live? How does that come across live? So it is kind of a different experience, whether it's a live show or if you're listening at home. But I think that's fun because then it's it makes the shows special. You don't know exactly what you're going to get.
We love costumes and makeup, so that's the whole thing.
Yeah, performance or performance heavy kind of band.
Made of cheese, it makes me wheeze. Feel like I'm tolerant and make me want some money. A full cheese moon, where I'm in swoon. Eat it on a cracker, become a digestive attacker. You make me sick. Worse than politics. I write in lip-sync like Sam Cuban. My name's not Rick. I'm a PTSD. Once I get feeling queasy, that's a cheesy thing to say. I didn't like you anyway. My face in the grimace. Back on me on the way. Survival of the latest.
Yeah, definitely. So the small town that we're from is 3 hours away from Austin, and so it's out in the country. And then Austin was this oasis kind of civilization and society and different things. Growing up, we were always kind of back and forth, and our dad, both of our parents, I guess, were somewhat in the music scene there. They booked music and did things like that. And so it was something that we were always kind of around, I guess. But the scene in Austin is great. I mean,
it definitely has a rich history musically. And then Austin now has become so techy. So there's this new push of the music world and the tech world kind of battling for space and resources. But I feel it's almost breathed more life into the music scene there for there to be kind of competition with the tech people.
It added kind of like a desperation or something, whereas for a long time Austin was like the music capital of the world or whatever they called it, and it was kind of like a guarantee. And then when it was like, oh wait, tech is coming in, and South by Southwest doesn't feel as focused on music as it is on tech and different things, I feel like that's true. It kind of like reinvigorated the community to be like, oh wait, we're here. We need to like show the world that we like, we are here and we're not going anywhere, et cetera, et cetera. But Austin is kind of like a small town in a big city, if that makes sense. Totally, like the communities are very tight knit and supportive, and so yeah.
It's kind of like every genre. I mean, there's a lot of like country and singer-songwriter stuff there. But if you just dig like slightly deeper, there's kind of everything in Austin. Yeah.
More power by the hour. More power. More power by the hour. Till I said, be a train. More power. More power by the hour. More power. More power by the hour. Until I said, you it's gonna be a trip in this world.
So yeah, we're a month into the 2-month tour right now, which is wonderful. I'm having a great time. And I guess the next step is like, we have a few more songs to release that we've already recorded as like a final EP of this original murder music building. And then we've been writing a lot.
Yeah, that'll come out early next year. Sorry, I didn't mean to just interrupt you. That'll come out early next year, and then we have South by Southwest in March, and we're recording our first like debut
Proper album
right now, writing, and then we'll be recording next year and touring a ton next year. That's coming together already, which is exciting. And sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just more of the same.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way, you know.
We're super grateful to get to do this as like a job. As long as it's fun, we're gonna keep doing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Saludo.
Para el Transistor.
glittering by myself like a bird. One room, one life, and a woman who lives on. 1,000-yard stare, staring into heaven, a stairway to heaven, heaven. Clouds, angels with wings like birds.